can I point out to you Liverpool fans, the only player that's actually turning up as a new signing for you guys is Ekitike, and none of you guys was talking about Ekitike at the start. I think Uche, you didn't even want him. You didn't even want him. Aki, you didn't even mention him, and Uche was just like, "Who is this guy?"
We didn't know who he was. Honestly,
he's your main guy.
I don't think he was that well known when we bought him. You didn't know him either. Like I think all of us here,
that's true.
I think everyone here was dissing the signing at first, was saying we'd overspent.
I think
like I said, for me, I think he's a great shot. I mean, we have to be honest with ourselves. At the time, I thought he was looking like maybe we have decided to go with him instead of Isak at the time. And my biggest issue was his XG was not matching it, but he's been absolutely fantastic. There is no question about it. There's nothing you can knock about his game. Like you said, by far the best signing out of the lot so far that's actually showing and turning up. And that's, again, credit to the people that the recruitment team. My concern at the time was I thought he was the number 9, and that's what our business was done. And I just felt like, based on what was written and shown, that he was just not outdoing his XG, and is a problem. You're selling Nunes to get a problem of somebody who doesn't finish his dinner. And obviously he started off and started finishing, so he can't fault it, because he was always got the skills to be a very good. He's always been a very good footballer, but it was more like, are you a playground footballer? Or you actually know that it's about putting the ball in the back of the net? And as soon as he starts for Liverpool, he started doing that literally from the first game. So credit to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Similar. My position was similar to Uche's. It wasn't that I didn't want him. It was a case of, if he's the striker that we're bringing in, given some of the stats that I was reading about him, and the fact that he misses lots of big chances, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, similar to Uche, it wasn't that I didn't want him. It's just I didn't want him as our only, pinning all our hopes on number 9 striker, especially having endured 3 years of Nunes, and going through those one-on-ones like today, and then literally, like, it got to the point where I'm just expecting him to miss. Somehow I'm expecting him to miss. And I remember there was one where, I think it was a Champions League game, where he rounds the keeper and he hits the post, and then someone else. And it's like, this is what we're dealing with here. So yeah, I'm happy that we got Ekitike. I love to be wrong about players, and this is hopefully one of those times where I was completely wrong. So I didn't think he was this kind of a bagsman in terms of getting goals. So yeah, I'll take it all day. Absolutely. All day.
I think, like I said, hopefully now we're gonna see Wirtz really show the league what it's all about. So we'll wait and see, because I feel like I think like quality should always shine, and I think little that we saw today, I don't even think is anything to write home about, by the way. His 2 assists, I wouldn't even call the second one a proper assist anyway, from a pure balling point of view. But even his first assist, that's light work. That's not what Wirtz is here to do. So yes, he's got 2 assists in the stat sheet, but not the kind of assist I'm talking about. We will see how great this guy is. Like I said, I'm unmoved by his quality. It doesn't even bother me in the slightest. People will see how dangerous he is, and when he does, the Premier League is going to be in trouble, big trouble.
It sounds like he's talking about you, CT, when he says people.
I don't know. I think he's directing at me, but I don't think Wirtz was ready for the Prem of how physical and how little time you have on the ball. So this Champions League sort of football is suiting him, because
I agree. But honestly, I think like all great players, I think you'll figure it out.
Yeah, they can adapt. Yeah, they can.
Yeah. I think there's no doubt, by looking at his plays, his shock on his face, and little things that we notice, that he's thinking, what is happening here? But I genuinely do believe that he will adapt. The problem is, though, you have to be very, have to be honest, right? December hasn't hit yet. That proper code hasn't hit yet. So let's see also how he handles, Liverpool and being up north with that kind of cold when January hits.
Come on, man.
I don't think Germany is like.
No, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, it's a question that you have to answer.
I think it gets colder in Germany than it does here.
I'm not saying that he can't do it. I'm just saying that also, in addition to that, we're going to get our answers soon enough. I'm not saying that he's going to flop it or not do well in it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's just another question mark. that people are going to throw at him, and you'll find out. I think when he figures it out, you'll find out how to get space easily in this league. He's just way above most of his peers in any league. So to me, I'm unmoved. The quality will shine. We just had to wait a little bit longer. That's all. That's all it is.
Okay.
Personally, I up until now, I hadn't seen anything from him, to be honest with you. I know.
Even though he's created the most chances in the league. Like
no. Let me correct myself. I saw bits from him. I saw bits where you could, when you can just tell a player's a player. You just see a little touch, little feint here, little this, little that. Wasn't seeing enough of it today. I saw the whole repertoire, and I'm like, yep. If you can take this form into the Premier League, then CT, man.
Against Frankfurt. What are we doing here?
No, you're right, though. You're right. You're right.
You're getting gassed over Frankfurt. Like, what are we doing?
No, you're right. You got a lot of space today. You got a lot of space, and you probably will not get that much space. But honestly, I think they used to call Thomas Muller the space interpreter. I think you're going to see someone who knows where to be and how to avoid a situation. He's going to work it out.
You're mentioning Muller over Wirtz. What are we doing?
No, I'm talking about being able to go into spaces where they can't hurt you.
Let's let Wirtz settle into the Premier League and see what he can do there.
Honestly, you know who he reminds me of? I know they're not really that similar, but he really, in terms of someone who killed this league.
Don't do it.
Robert Pires, mate.
Don't you dare! Don't. Right now. Don't do
you say you read this report right now. Let me ask you a question. You're gonna have to do some research on this, right? But how many goals? What's the highest number of Premier League goals that Pires ever scored
in a season?
Yeah, I don't expect you to know off your head, but
it probably wasn't even in the tens. I'm gonna guess.
It'd be interesting to find out and hold that. I'll bet you any money by his second season.
I would say about 9.
Yeah, about 7 or 8. He didn't.
By his second season, that's the level we're talking about. Trust me.
Oh, so you're gonna give him a whole season then?
No, obviously this season, I think he's just adapting. No, I think he's going to show his quality in the season. I'm just saying that this guy is here to stay. And the impact that Pires was, to me, when he became Pires in his second season, he was genuinely unplayable. He had this understanding going. I think this whole splashing was to get Wirtz and Isak to connect. Unfortunately, it was also to get him and McAllister to connect. But it seems like we've gone into dial-up. I'd got no idea what's happening to that guy, honestly. Some of you are going to have to help me out. I don't know what's happening. That is a massive shock what's going on at the moment, by the way.
I know you don't really like speculation, Uche, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So it's come out this week. It's come out this week that Real Madrid are looking to take Mr. McAllister off our hands.
How much?
Possibly January, but more likely next summer. So if we continue to see this version of Maka, then
how much are they saying?
There was no mention of fee, but if this version of Maka continues, then they can take him. I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
Mo, Maka, who else we add into the list? you just want to get rid of all your league winners, right?
No, but something's not right. I don't know what it is. He's just nowhere near it. Something.
Could it be the tactics that your manager is putting on him now? Could it be he's been asked to do something else that he wasn't before?
I think it's from last season as well. It's the same with Salah. I think if you look at our form from January onwards, it hasn't actually been the best, really. It was just a poor league last season, so we got away with it. But I think McAllister's been playing quite badly for some time now, and I think Mo's been the same. I wouldn't shed a tear to sell him, to be honest with you, especially if you're getting 60, 70 million pounds for him, you can reinvest that. Huh?
The only thing I would say to that is
you get easy 60, 70 million for him. He's under contract for another 3 or 4 years.
50.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is that we have to be careful. The season is literally less than 3 months or 3 months in, so people can recover. All these things that we talk about will soon be forgotten when Arsenal are languishing and chasing us by December time. need to worry too much about any of this stuff. But it's the truth. It's the truth. It's a long season. Like, we always forget this. We do this to ourselves as fans. We always forget. It's a long season. Nobody remembers these windows. No one remembers Octobers and Novembers people just remember towards the latter end of the thing. You know, Aki is saying it's a poor season. I just feel like anything. Look, just be ready to take your chances and leave the poor season commentaries to whoever, because at the end of the day, I'll take any poor season that ends up being champion. That's all we should care about, really, at the end of the day.
100%. 100%. CT, we're coming towards the end of the pod. I just wanted to shout you out because I was having a look back at some of our chat in previous weeks. And about 4 weeks ago, you said, in 4 weeks' time, Arsenal are going to be top of the league and they're going to be ahead of Liverpool. And you're right. So I need to shout you out on that.
I've been right about a lot of things this season, man.
Yeah. Well, why don't you do us a little favor and give us a prediction by the even more? Go for it. What do you think?
About to say.
About what do you want?
Any prediction? Give us sight.
Give me to break down for you.
Yeah, break it down. What's going to happen by end of November, December?
Nah, we'll still be top. You'll still be chasing us. But I think you guys should be more worried about trying to solidify that second place spot now, because Man City are there for you. Man City are looking all right as well. So
Craig, sometimes you make me laugh. You know what makes me laugh? Yeah, it makes me laugh because you don't even have a recent memory of you guys being champion. You're talking like this. That's what makes me laugh.
We're well equipped. We've now got a squad that is capable of dealing with injuries, dealing with dodgy decisions, dealing with, you know what I mean? Just dealing with the low blocks and stuff like that. So I think we're
talk about your game, actually. Why don't we talk about your game? Tell us about your 4-0 against Atletico. That's a fantastic performance, no?
Listen, from the whistle blew, we were flying. And that's the Arsenal I love to see. And if we can bring that form into our Premier League matches, which I would love to see, we'll be blitzing teams, but unfortunately we don't. We start quite slow in the Premier League, but Champions League, look, we're going to be thereabouts again. Semi-finals at least, I'd say.
How many set piece goals out of the 4 did you score?
Why are you mentioning that?
No, I'm just
a goal is a goal. Like, what are we doing?
I was just asking a simple question. How many goals of that?
When people mention our set pieces, you guys are just jealous because you can't score set pieces. Like
we scored two. We scored today. Today.
You're not as dangerous as we are. So this is why it always gets mentioned.
I think we beat you via set piece, and you guys had about 15 quadrillion corners, didn't you? You didn't score any.
Again, it was.
Can you imagine I asked a simple question? He still hasn't answered it.
I'm still waiting for the answer.
Again, it was a lucky win. Say that again.
How many set pieces? How many?
Why? Why does it matter? We won 4-0. You can see the score on the screen.
Hey, you're saying a lot of words. I'm not hearing any numbers coming out your mouth.
But I don't understand. What's the meaning?
Did you even watch the game? Did you watch the
game? What's the meaning of this?
It was an Amazon Prime, yeah.
I just want to know
exactly
why though. Why?
No, because it was on Amazon Prime. I didn't actually get to watch it, and I was gonna watch it. So
why are you lying for? Why are you lying for?
How many
Don't
was
worry
it?
About how many? We scored 4 goals.
How many of them? Okay,
4 legitimate goals we scored.
And it was good that Gyökeres was there. Honestly, I'm impressed because I think I shared the stats in the pod about the last 3 games, holding opposition to just 1 shot on target. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Defensively, no one's touching us, to be fair.
It's unbelievable. I mean, when you think about 90 minutes are long, people get ricochets, you get lucky bound, whatever, and you guys can't just keeping everybody out of that goal. Like no one is looking even close to scoring against you.
Yeah.
So I think it's extremely impressive. I've looked at your fixtures. It's starting to get a bit weird now. So someone needs to do something, man. Someone needs to do something and do something quick. I ain't gonna lie.
You lot are still in trouble. You lot still got some hard games.
That's what I'm saying. So someone just needs to do a little sprinkle, a little draw, a little red card by Rice kicking the ball away, something dumb, something stupid.
You notice that none of that happens anymore now, right?
Yeah, I know. All of a sudden, it was
time wasting, kicking the ball away, yellow card.
Not blaming the referees anymore. You're winning. You're not moaning anymore. It's funny that. Funny.
Okay. All right.
When we tried to tell you last year that it's all about you guys and how your indiscipline was costing you, didn't want to hear it. Now you're seeing what's happening. It's
No,
good.
because we luckily we publicly called them out, so they're stopping all that now. So they know it's an agenda.
Crystal
The
Palace
agenda
at
has
home.
stopped.
Burnley away, Slavia Prague, Sunderland. Is this still the Premier League, by the way? What is happening here? Who set up these fixtures? This is ridiculous. Spurs at home after that.
Good luck chasing us. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, seriously, it's a serious issue. But anyway, it is what it is.
It is what it is. And what also this is the end of the pod. Let's wrap this up, guys. So, viewers, Wednesday pod wrapped up now. We're back on Sunday, live on Sunday evening, as always. So do join us then, and we'll see you again on Sunday. So
Like, share, and subscribe.
yes,
Indeed.
exactly. As Aki says, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace and we're out.